Well, whether you're headed to a flight, picking someone up at Denver International Airport, or just live near there, you know how gruesome traffic can be on Peña Boulevard.
Yeah, we wanted to find out what's being done to at least think about alleviating the traffic and the status of some other big ticket projects out at the airport. Your investigator, Brian Moss, joins us now. And Brian, you were able to ask airport CEO Phil Washington all those questions and more.
Yeah, we had the chance to sit down with him for an extended period of time, and he said about Peña Boulevard what a lot of us have experienced. He said it's bad and it's getting worse and something has to be done. Taking off from DIA, generally smooth, getting there on Peña Boulevard can be turbulent.
It's bad and it's getting worse.
DIA's Chief Executive Officer, Phil Washington, drives Peña to get to work, so he knows the pain travelers feel heading into and leaving the airport.
We have to do something.
The existing 2 lanes in either direction no longer serve the demands of Peña Boulevard.
As outlined in public forums, the airport laid out numerous challenges Peña faces. Since the airport was built, traffic on Peña Boulevard is up 80%. Rear-end crashes have also increased. Congestion is partly due to airline passenger traffic, but also residential and business development along Peña. The airport says travel time has become increasingly unreliable. A host of options are being considered, including potentially getting HOV lanes and strategies to get people off the road and onto the A-line train to the airport.
The door is not shut on anything.
Past Peña Boulevard, the airport is also planning massive changes in how travelers rent cars. The car rental companies have their own lots and counters along this airport road. But DIA is moving ahead with a plan to consolidate those rental car companies into a single facility known as a CONRAC, or Consolidated Rental Car Center, that would house nearly 18,000 rental cars on multiple levels.
Taking rental car shuttles off the road, which lessens the congestion around the terminal, becomes very, very important to us.
The airport has already identified this site for the massive rental car center. Almost as massive, the price tag.
Maybe between 700 million and $1 billion is a safe bet.
He says the funding is still being worked out, but a good chunk would come from the fees users pay to rent cars at DIA. $10 per car per day.
Car departure 734, we'll see you.
Also in the hopper, how to get passengers to the B and C concourses when this happens. The airport trains don't break down often, but when they do,
it's pure chaos when that train goes down. And I don't like it.
So the airport is looking at some kind of redundancy plan to get passengers from the terminal to their gates when trains are down. Contractors have submitted ideas, like tunnels to the gates, gondolas even, and these massive bridges linking the concourses.
I do think we need redundancy.
Washington says in the next 3 to 4 months, the preferred alternative will be identified, and a recommendation will be made to the mayor and city council.
We are redoing and remaking this airport.
The airport CEO says a redundancy system for when trains aren't working would not be cheap, but nothing out there really is. But back to Peña Boulevard, we all have our stories of what's happened recently. I was taking my kids out there on a weekend recently to catch a flight. It's like a Saturday, middle of the afternoon. Right as we got off I-70, the traffic started, bang, like that, all the way in. And that was just in the middle of the day. And that's why traffic times are so unreliable now getting out to the airport.
Yeah, 3 hours. You got to give yourself 3 hours to get to
plenty of pad time.
I know, it seems crazy, but it's just, you never know.
Something's got to give, something's got to be done.
And it'll be expensive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.